I'm going to have a little problem, it looks like, but that's okay. We'll get her figured out, won't we? We will get her figured out. Let's see here. I hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday. Come on in, say hi. And let's see here. See if I can get me connected to a couple spots. And we'll find out. We will find out. I want my own page. There we go. There we go. Come on in, say hi. We're going to have a fun little project today to work on. Woohoo, looky, looky, looky. Lots of folds and lots of goodness are going to be on in our future. Let's see. Let's go to Crafty Bunch. Anybody here? We'll get it started. Let's see here. So, what we're going to work on today is we are going to do a kind of an accordion full little folio made from 6x6 papers. Seems awful dark, doesn't it? I'm sure I got something that's not on today. Okay, and then we are going to trying to get me streamed into the Crafty Bunch and to the Crafters Hive, and let's see if I'm successful. I've got one of them on, and let's take a peek over here for the Crafters Hive, so all those peeps on Crafters Hive can see this today too. And I think we are almost good to go. If I can get it to say print. I mean paste. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. Looks like we might be a little slow coming in today, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, now I'll go back to my page here and we're ready to go. So what you're going to need for this project today is you are going to need 6 to 8 pieces of 6x6 cardstock. Just got to be one-sided cardstock. You don't need two-sided, but you could definitely use two-sided if you wanted to. So that's the one we're going to do. And then we're going to need 6. Oops, get that turned off. Technology, technology. All right. So we're going to need 6 6x6 papers. Hi, Tammy. How are you today, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, as always. Love my shirt. Thank you. I've had this one for a while. I love sunflowers, you know. And so I decided I'd pull it out and put this one on today. You know, it's funny. I was never a t-shirt person, ever in my work life. People know I did not like to have to wear a t-shirt if there was a t-shirt thing we had to do. But I do it, but now I find I'm doing them all the time because being here at home, it's a quick little easy go-to, go grab it, you know, get up in the morning, go grab it. Don't have to dress up for work and all that good stuff. So Tammy, we're going to do this little, and whoever else is on here, I know some more will be coming in. It says I have a slow connection, which, surprise, surprise, right? But we're going to make this little folding book today. And it folds like an accordion. You know I love those accordion folds. So we're going to, I'm going to show you how to do this today. I had seen somebody a while back that had made one of these, and I thought, well, man, that looks like something I could give a try. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to go to one of my little pads, and I'm just going to pull out 6 sheets of paper. And I'm going to do mine all different colors, just for the fun of it. Don't you love these little 6x6 pads? Let's see, a stripe. And then we're going to do, let me see that for the inside. I think this one's cool. Kind of looks like a splitter splash paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull the yellow out. That's a pretty one. I'm going to pull a couple extras just to have on hand. Here's a little. And let's go with, did I grab one of these? This is a pretty one too. You know I love my flowers, right? So, okay. You have the same one? I got these, Tammy, on clearance at Hobby Lobby a few months ago. And man, did I buy them up. I bought several. And please excuse my hair today. Those bangs were just driving me crazy. John and I were working on getting things ready for tomorrow's sale. And I thought, I gotta get these bangs out of my face. Well, here I am. So, Heidi. Sister. Okay, so we're gonna take a 6x6, just a square 6x6 cardstock. And I've got one-sided, but you could do some two-sided, I'm pretty sure, if you wanted to. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pieces, and I'm going to turn you down here where you can see it all. See where the action's at. Turn it upside down, and then we're going to just do a fold from point to point, making sure that they get lined up with the points. And then I like to take my little bone presser here and give it a really nice crisp folds. I'm going to do it on both sides, not that I have to, but I am just because I am. Then we're going to come over here on this side of it. Here's where my line was, and now I'm going to do a fold down right to the middle. Don't cross the middle. And go to the middle here. Press it down. Okay. So you see what I've got so far? That's where I folded it in the middle, right there. And then I brought these two to fold to the middle, not crossing over the middle, and then giving them that good crisp line. So now I'm going to do another one. Let's see what color I want to use. I think on this one I'm going to try the yellow. I love that color too. It's so pretty. Have you used yours, Tammy? Your scrapbook? Hi, Normie. Use your little scrapbook. I know it was a pretty popular one when they had them out on the shelves. So folding in. And then bringing this fold here just to the middle, folding that. And this one here to the middle, folding that. Okay, now we have two. So we're just going to keep on going here. I've got some other pretties. Let's go with this one here. Fold it in half. Hi, Linda. Come on in. Have a seat at the table. A seat at the table. Okay, so got that. Now I've got 3 of those done. Now I think I'm going to go with probably this striped one. Bring it down to the middle. Boy, do I have some nice, good things again for my sale tomorrow night. My goodness sakes alive. We had so much fun getting it all put together, and John kept stopping and pulling things out of the packages and looking at them closer. And yeah, it was kind of funny. Usually he doesn't care about that stuff, you know. There's a yellow. We are making, Linda, this folded accordion fold little keeper. It can be a journal, and you can see it's both sides, and it's made out of 6x6 inch cardstock paper. You need 6 of them. 6x6 cardstock. I'm supposing you could probably make a bigger one if you did like an 8x8, or even, oh my gosh, you could do a 12x12, couldn't you? Okay, so we got that. This one. This really is very easy. In fact, I already made this one that I just started. I just did that right before I started. And I thought to myself, my gosh, I could just see myself sitting down and whipping a bunch of these out. I always like it when I can find something different that I've not tried before. This kind of reminds me of an envelope journal, but it's not. So see, if I fold it in half, it's like that size. Then when you open it up, there's my lines. I have a line here, and a line here. Okay. I saw a lady making these, and I thought, oh, I see Celeste making these beautiful. Oh, thanks, Tammy. I definitely will have fun with this, you know. You know. You're so sweet. Thank you for sprinkling, Linda. Appreciate that. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got enough here to get me going. So I think I'm going to start with, I want to see which one I want to have be my front, which it doesn't really matter at this point. But I think I'll go with that one being the front. So what I'm going to do is see where it's folded. Okay. You're going to set it this way. Looks like an origami bird, doesn't it? And then I'm going to find one to go up next to it. So I'm going to take this lighter one. And all I'm going to do is put some adhesive, some glue along this side right here. So, got our little glue strip. Then you just want to make sure they're matching. Okay. And then we're going to move on to the next one. The next one I think I'll do will be probably, let's go with this pretty yellow. Same thing. On the one flap, put some glue. And the other flap, you're just going to stick them together. You see that okay? Everybody, and get them lined up. That's the most important part, is making them line up. Okay, now we're going to go over here to this one. And I think I'll do this funky print. Funky monkey. Same thing, get it on there, make sure it's even. So you're basically just getting a little train of these. That's all you're doing. Okay, and then we've got, let's go with this one here. Nope, let's go with the stripe one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I'll make sure I get my yellows in there because I love my yellows. I think I'm going to come over here and put a yellow on this side. so it separates them a little bit, because I love that yellow print there in that little packet. Has little bitty white flowers on it. Okay. Then I'm going to glue that in there. Press that down. Okay. Then I will put, I think I'll go with this one here on this end. Flip it back like I had it. Hi, Cheryl. I am using, Carol, the Art Glitter Glue. It's nice to have you with us today, Carol. So always so nice to see everybody popping in. So the Art Glitter Glue designer adhesive. You can get this on, gosh, you can just about get it anywhere anymore. But you can definitely get it at the craft stores, and you can get it online at Amazon. Okay, and that's all there is to that. First timers are the best for the first time, right? And then I love you all the same. Everybody say hi to Carol. Carol's a newbie with us today. It's so nice to have you with us, and so nice to see all my old friends. And okay, there's what we've got. See? Now, we're going to go back to the first one. And this, so you see how we have these two tips up? Okay. These two tips are already folded. So now we got to fold the other side, the other edges on both, on all the pieces. So again, you're going to bring it down to line up on the middle line, but you want it to be really a tight fit to where your next one's going to be, but not overlapping it. So I'm going to fiddle around there. Got that right there. And then the same thing here. Bring it down right onto the line, and you're doing that just because you want to make it centered. Okay. Oops. Pull a little more, Celeste. Okay. So there, if I've got it right, it should look sort of like that. But you're going to just have those 2 points kind of be as close to each other as they can. Okay. So then, we got that one done. We're going to move over to the next one, and we're going to do the same thing. You are from Texas. Is it hot down there today, Carol? It was sure hot here in Omaha. So I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, and we've got some friends from all over on here today. From East Coast to West Coast to Southwest to all the places to Minnesota. We have Minnesota in the house today. And so yesterday it was almost 100 degrees. I think it was 100 with the heat index. But then we got some storms last night, so that kind of cooled it down a teeny bit today. So today I think it's in the 80s. And that's the way I like it. Hi, Mitzi. Nice to see you. Mitzi, always just seeing your name Mitzi makes me smile. So you see what we're doing? I'm going through here and just folding these all in. And then we've got a fold here. Now, I think this would have been fun to have done with double-sided paper. The way I saw it done, it didn't have that. But we're going to go in and we're going to do some things on the insides of the white pages. But I think you could just very well have had double-sided. But we all know sometimes that's a little more pricey. Okay, I got that one in. Gonna fold this one. Hello, Lori Thompson. Nice to have you back today. You guys have no idea how much you brighten my life. You know, I know it's a simple thing, but it's just fun seeing all you that keep coming back and keep having fun with me. Okay, this is the last one, and we are going to fold it, bone it, fold it in down the middle line there, and fold it. Okay, now, here's what we have. I have 6 of those 6x6 papers that we've done this to. Now what we're going to do is we are going to start, and it doesn't matter to me on this one. Oops, I got water on it. Didn't want to do that. We are going to start on one of the ends, okay? And all you're going to do is you're going to fold it. Again, I am going to give it a good seal down, okay? And then I'm going to fold that one down. And then this one's going to come up. Then my next one, I'm going to do an accordion fold. And I'm going to come backwards. So let me make sure I get it right. Okay, that'll be easier. Hope you can see it. So then bring it in. Bring it in, and then I think on this one here, let's see, nope, I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay, bring it in, fold down, fold down, fold down, flip it the other way, go back this way, and we're going to see as we get going that I'm going to have a little bit of a little getting off the edge, but I'll show you how we can fix that here in a minute. But all you're doing right now is you're basically just doing an accordion fold, okay? So, there's my last one. So my front and my end are both solid pieces. Now, I want to take my bone folder and I'm going to push these in so that they're as close to being even as possible. Because these do get kind of chunky. Okay, so I'm just going to come through here. We're going to fold it here. We're going to fold it here. We're going to fold it over here. We're going to fold it here. Okay, press it down. Bone fold the whole thing. Get all the pages over here on the other side, because you want those creases where we're going to be doing all those folds at to just be limber. And this one here is a little off. See if it's off on this side. It's good on this side, but off on that side. But you know, that's kind of the way I am. So we're going to go back through here and pull it open. And I just want to see if I can get it lined up a little bit better. Because you know I want to do it the right way. Okay, so we got that one there. That's looking good on both sides here. So let's fold it down again. And we're bringing this one down. Seeing if that's where looks like that might be where it kind of goes off. So what that probably means is that one of my little folds didn't get straight. But we'll fix it. Maybe. Okay. And I know it's not going to be perfect because, again, it's that you got all that thick paper in there. And we all know it'll be just fine. Okay. Because, you know, you can decorate these up any way you want to. Yeah, it's still... But that's okay. I'm not going to sweat it. Because I can always put a little thing of lace right up here on the top. That kind of covers where it's uneven. So there's what we've got so far. Hi, Deborah. I'm sure it's easy for you. Oh, Carol. Oh, gosh. Maybe we might do another one just to show you guys, but we'll see. So here's what it does. Here's what it does. It's going to open up. Here's the front of my book. And now I'm opening it up. And I have all of these lovely pages. Now I think I want to go back here and do it this way. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. There we go. Because I want my backs to be... So, there we go. There is your little folio. Now, you know, if you're a big journaler and you just like to journal, you don't really have to do anything else other than if you want to dress it up a little bit. Because look at all the journal space you have. You see that? Hello, Patsy. Thanks for coming in today. So what I am going to do, and I'm going to try to do this, I'm going to take some more papers, and I am going to cut 4x4 squares. And these 4x4 squares are going to go inside that pocket. And they're going to go right here. I'm going to glue them in here so it's not all white. Okay? So, let's get some more. Need to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is all floral. I think this would be pretty to do like a Christmas card or something with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with this one. 5. And then, this sure is a pretty one, isn't it? I love that one. Okay, now I've got 6 of these. And these are going to go on the inside of my 6 little pockets there. So I know these are 6x6. So I'm going to want to trim it down to 4. And even if it's a little small, I don't mind if the edges are white. So, oh, this is a good paper cutter. It's a good one, gals. It's a good one. Okay. Okay, then over here, I'm going to do 6 and do the 4 again. And let's make sure I get lined up. Now I got these cute little snippets here that I can use for some other projects. Okay. Got that part done. Now we're going to go back to this. I'm just going to start with this first one. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put my little 4x4 right in here, and that's going to be the middle. So when you open this up, you're going to see pretties and not just white. So here we go. I'm excited to watch. Just found all my 6. Good. I think you're going to love this, Patty. Or Patsy. I really do. It's an easy one. And you can go back on the replay and watch it over and over again and stop me whenever you need to. Okay, so let's get that in there. Kind of center it a little bit because I want a little bit of the edging to show on both sides. Oh. This glue, it dries so fast. This art glitter glue. Okay, so there's one. Now we're going to go over and I'll spread these out so I can see what my designs are. Because I'm kind of weird that way. I don't want all my flowers on one end and other things on the others or whatever, you know. So on this one here, it's going to be flowers, but I think I'll go with the black. And I'll definitely find out which page was the one that's throwing me off on this probably when I get these in. That's such a cute one. I think I'm going to put it on this one though. Okay. And then, you know, you just use your lines in here as your grid to follow. That's all you got to do. Do any of you remember making those? I saw somebody that was making these. Oops, I want to get up closer, sorry. Those fortune teller things we used to do, where you open it up in the paper and it did this and it gave you a number kind of things. This is what this kind of reminds me of. Okay, now let's do, how about we just put this pretty plaid one in here. busy weekend ahead of me. Got, like I said, my husband and I are preparing for tomorrow night's sale that we're having here on this page. And it's going to be a good sale. Got some nice things, good things, fun things, good prices, all that good stuff. So that's tomorrow night, 6:30 Central, right here on Moments of Celeste. Then on Saturday, Lori, my daughter, is in a little craft show at for the afternoon, all afternoon. And so we've got to get all her stuff priced sometime tomorrow when she comes. And then we'll go get that all out. And then we found out yesterday, a dear older friend of ours had passed away. And so we'll be doing the funeral stuff this weekend. And funeral, I think, is Monday. So yeah, it's going to be a full-packed weekend. And then, of course, after I get done with my sales, it takes me a good 2 days to get everything packaged and shipped up and out of here. So, okay. Now, I'm going to put this pink one here. Got any sneak peeks? Whoa. I might put some on there. I might put some out there, actually this evening, this afternoon, this evening. I've got, oh my gosh, I've got this one thing, you guys, that I got, and it's a quart mason jar. I should have brought it in here and shown you. But it is chock full of pieces of jewelry, watch faces, watch bands are in there. It's amazing. So that is one I definitely already have a picture of because I took a picture. That was one that John, I looked over and he's getting the number put on. Next thing I know, he's got it open and he went and got a box and he dumped it all out and he's going through it and he's got his big magnifying glass looking at all the pieces of the jewelry pieces that are going to be awesome pieces for doing your journaling and mixed medias. It's going to be pretty good. So we got that. We got lots of laces and trims, the vintage ones that I always get. There we go. There's the inside. So then I have to decide on this. Do I want to put something on this or not? Because, get it folded up again. I'm going to see what it does. Looks like now that I've got that on there. Whoop. Got to put your flaps down. Let's try that again. Flaps down. Flaps down. Okay. And so that was a good one. A really good one. Because it's very unusual just finding something like that with that much jewelry pieces in it. Oh, it's good. Okay. Now I've got that folded. Got this folded here. And then we'll go and fold this one for now this way. Okay. Here's what we got so far. Okay. There's the book. And, oops. Anywho, you know what I'm doing. So I just wanted to see if we think that I need to put something on these white triangle pieces. Because I definitely can do that. And you know what the heck? I think I will, just for the fun of it. I don't think I'll do it on the bottom ones necessarily. I won't do on those, but I will maybe do something. Let's just try and see. I wonder if any of these would fit. Probably not. Okay. So that one's not going to fit. I hate to use more on this. I could just do like a little stripe. Let's try something here. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try just doing a little strip. of this. Because the other thing you know I can do is I can just take my inks. I just want to see what this looks like though. Not sure if I'm gonna like it or not. Okay, then if I trace this, you know I always have to make more work for myself. So I took that and I traced that flap, and then I do a cut. And then I'm going to get a partial. But what I was thinking on this so that I could use up my strips is, but I don't know if I like it. I really don't. Put that in there. And then that leaves the top piece open. I don't know. I got to figure out what I want to do. You see what it's doing? Because the paint, this little scrap isn't big enough to cover up the point. But I can cover up the whole rest of it. So maybe I just leave the points like it is and then come back over that with some distressed inks. Yes, Tammy. That's what I think I'm going to do. Hi, Lori Beth. Let's just try that. Okay. Get her on there. I wonder if it worked now. I'm just going to do each one. The distressed inks, I think, would work really, really well. And maybe that's what I should do. It definitely would be easier. So I've got lots of colors in my distressed inks. Let's just see here. Okay, let's go with, I've got some green, got the lavenders, got all the colors I think that are in these prints. Orange, I've got, I know I've got a blue somewhere, got a purple, and I love that color. I've been looking for that. I can go with like this blue right here. Oh, here's the other one. So I've got lots of choices. Now if I can just do it without bleeding up my page. So let's just get a piece of paper to put under here because, you know, that might come in handy. Okay, put this one away. And we're just going to start. I'm going to get my dauber. I've got a bunch of daubers here. And I'm going to start with, I think, this one here. Kind of got a little bit of pinky red on it. I have plenty to do the replacements with, but let's try this. Let's go with, I didn't grab a pink, did I? There's a bubblegum pink. Let's just take this pink, get some on here on the sides, and let's go at it and have some fun. Can you see that? Just go round and round. Yeah, that's going to work perfect, Tammy. Awesome Blossom. Now, I'm going to do each flap a different color. So I'm going to come over here, and we'll do this one here, a pinky. Okay. And then maybe we'll come down here and do one of these pink. Okay. So there's my pinks. Now, I'm going to take this off, and let's do a different color on here. A new dauber pad. And let's come up here and do maybe the lime green on this one. Well, Patty Doherty, how in the world are you? It has been way too long. I have missed you. Oh, it's so good to see you, Patty. For those of you that don't know, Patty's a friend of mine and Norma's who lives down in Missouri. So we're just going to get all these flaps colored. And I'm going to do the inside and the outside now that I'm doing the whole thing. Okay. All right. Now, so you put the lid back on this, put the lid on this. Let's try, I can probably do this with, I like the yellow, as I've already told you. Never was really a yellow girl, but I really like it when I am doing things with my distressed inks. And of course, you got to do the yellows in the summertime, right? Okay. Come up here. Lay this down. There's no method to the madness, really. I'm just kind of rotating them around so I don't end up with the same colors on the same page, because I'd like to have each flap have a different color. Anybody think this is something you'll try? Patsy, will you try something like this? Okay, I got the yellows. Here's my pink I was looking for. Now, let's go with, let's see if I can get some more of this off. And I'm going to change it out because I'm trying to get myself in the habit of not blending these colors too much. So, how about we go with purple? Let's do purple here. This is really fun to do. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, it is fun to do. That's a pretty purple. Look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here. And we'll do a purple on here. Good. And on my shirt. And then we'll come up here and do one up here on this page. Okay, now we've got that done. Now we've got orange. Let's try our orange, and I can probably go back and do that with the reddish one. And we're going to do, this one's done, except look what oh no, I didn't. Okay, whew, thought I did the same color. Okay, we're going to do, ooh, that's a pretty orange. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Isn't that pretty? This is going to be a nice, colorful folio. Now, the other thing you can do with these, like I was saying, if you do journaling, obviously it's going to give you a lot of journals. You can go ahead and put pockets, make little pockets and tuck spaces in these if you want. The other thing you can do is you can do it to where you seal like one of the corners up like an envelope and make us an ephemera holder. Do any of you use ephemera holders? Or have you ever made any? What are some other things you think could be done with this? It definitely could be a lookbook. Excuse me. Okay, so we got that one done. Now, I'm going to get this purple off of here. Okay. And now I'm going to use the blue. And I think I'll start it with this little one here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's do a blue up here. And you could even do this if you wanted to. You can even do it with like 8 pieces instead of 6 like I used. Let's see, I don't want that there. I'm going to put this here. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here, and I think we'll do this up here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Okay, let's see. Which ones do I want to go back and redo now? Oops, I put the yellow on the wrong thing. Oh well. Okay, now this one's done. This one here got the blue. It's got blue. I could probably put a little blue on this one. Can you even see what I'm doing? This thing is pretty long. Okay. Put that one in. Okay, now let's go back, and I'm going to take my purple one. I want to do a little more purple. Get that on here. And let's see, we can do purple up. It's purple there. Here we go. Don't want it there. Oh, too late. Oh well. I did it. Maybe just make it lighter. And we can do purple over here. Now, I could have made it a whole lot easier on myself and just done it all one color, right? But that's no fun. Okay, so I got that. But you know, you could do this in a vintage theme. Wouldn't that be pretty? I'd use this for a memory keeper from... Great idea, Lori. That would be a great idea. I love that. Very good idea. Okay, over here we can put a little bit of blue. And you can do these all kinds of themes even, you know. Let's see, actually, I think I'm going to go with the green here. Make it a yellow green. My little green's about ready to die out. Okay. Oh, we got that there. Got that there, got that there, got that there. Any missing one over here. Can do a green over here. Trying to get it where you can see me. Okay. So they're all covered on those sides, right? Awesome. They are done. Okay. Put my little pads back. And this right here. Get my ink little thingies put back in here. I'm trying to be organized. And I heard somebody say, if you just put things away while you're doing your presentations, it saves a big mess afterwards. So I'm trying. Get this out of my hands. I think this is really cute. So let's see here. Okay, there's our colors. How that turned out. There's our back. And just look at all the space you have to embellish and to make it yours. Okay? So, I don't want to keep you on here real long, but maybe I'll just do one page for you. Oops, I missed one. Oh my goshers. I missed one. What color do I need? I'm going to go with the purple again since it's the closest. Okay. And then we're going to wash my hands again. Oh, good. Oh, thank you, Lori. This is my bangs are gotten too long, and I was going crazy today when Dad and I were getting stuff ready for the sale. My bangs just I was like, so I don't usually wear my hair this way, as you all know. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like this way. So we got it shut, and we're going to take this one here and go backwards. Is that right? No. This is the hardest part. This one goes frontwards. This one is going to go that way, and then we're going to do it this way. It really don't matter once you get folded how you kind of get it going. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we have it. So now I gotta find something fun to put on here. All kinds of stuff, right? I thought I'd do a page, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today or not, because basically, you know, I just take my, you all know that watch me. I use my trims. I use my buttons. Buttons. Any of you guys wanting buttons, let me know. Got them for sale. 6 to 7 ounce bags for $7. 6 to 7 ounce bags for $7. And those are all going to, you can grab them early or you can wait till the sale tomorrow night. But all I know is you'll want to grab them because they always go fast. So here I have this little flower thing. This will be a cute little thing. It's like a brad. You know, that'd be something cute to just stick right in there in the top somewhere. I've got all my buttons that I would be using. Got my trims. Got all kinds of goodness. And so I'm just going to save this for a rainy day here. Maybe we'll do it on another live. We'll get it all juiced up. But for today, that will be the end of it. So if you came out a little bit late and you're interested in this, just go to back and do a replay, and then you'll be able to see how to do this, okay? Our little memory keeper. All right, well, everybody have a good evening. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night at the sale at 6:30 Central Time. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed evening, everybody. Bye-bye.